All right, we're back. Sorry, with the grand finals for the Grand Platypus Open number 25. Sorry, I was too busy watching the duct tape. But we are going to have a blast from the past. It's going to be Azure versus Demi.
Yeah, and oh my god, we haven't seen this in months. So it's great to see it again, see these two players duke it out in the finals. And this, it's because it's been a while, this could be Azure's chance to finally take one off of Demi.
Actually,
take a finals, I should say.
Yeah, take a finals. We could have Azure finally get his first final. His first win of a GPO.
Right.
Demi's taking a... Here we go. Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the grand finals of Grand Platypus Open number 25. A blast from the past, if you will, just like GSL at the moment. And spawning in the bottom right, the red Zerg representing Downfall Gaming and the nation of India. It's Demi, the Shark.
And in the top left-hand corner of Nightshade LE, we have the Australian Terran representing Legacy Esports, the Shark Hunter, the Shark Killer, if you will. It is Azure.
All right. Light. So we are going to have the hatch burst coming in from Demi. He's not going to, go for anything too cheesy to open up with. It seems to be.
Yeah. And, like, a little bit of backstory, a little bit of lore is that even though these two face each other quite a bit in the finals, it was... I believe it was the GPO, the first GPO that Demi didn't win. Azure actually took Demi down in the semis. And that's where we kind of dubbed him the Shark Killer, right? Like, that's when he finally took him down, and we thought that he was finally going to win. But I believe that was the GPO that actually Beastork ended up winning.
Yep.
So
one time I wasn't casting it.
Yeah. Like maybe it was because of that. I don't know. Like maybe without like Australia's esports. Yeah.
The Israeli curse happening. But it does seem to be... Oh, Marine, actually. Oh, no, that's a Reaper. Sorry, it was Reaper Expand.
Yeah.
Coming in from his... I was like, so Marine, I'm like, oh, okay. That's cool, I guess. But do you like to see Azure mix up his styles a lot? Like, that's like the fake... Oh...
Yeah, we saw this in the previous game that Kura just casted. Demi did go for a very fast Roach Ravager push against Beastork, and he could do it again against Krug, against Azure.
Yeah. Needs to get in, scout that main. The Queen is there. Okay, is going to go up. Does he see it, or does he go around to finish? He's trying to kill her. Oh, unfortunately unable to do that. And that creep tumor will survive. The Roach Warren is finished. 4 roaches on the way now. And oh no, he's switching the factory over to the reactor.
Oh god, it hasn't even landed quite yet, and that's the thing with this build. Like, so often, like, sometimes Terrans, they do go in with the Reaper, sometimes not, because, like, it's only a slim chance that there's gonna be, like, this crazy...
He's coming in!
He's diving in! He's gonna see it!
He's gonna see the Roach Warren! And he sees the roaches hatching already, so he knows this might be... He's going into emergency mode right now.
Yeah, a bunker goes down, which is a nice start, but he needs more than that. He needs Hellions, he needs tanks as well. He needs as many units as he can get. He's getting a Viking, which I don't know how useful that'll be. Maybe he'll even land it. We'll see. Oh god. 5
roaches walking across the map right now with a couple of lings, I think, joining in. This is not enough to hold.
I mean, the bunker does finish up, so the units do get in, and that's going to help a lot. But the roaches, they didn't even care about the bunker. They're going for the mineral line.
Walking around. Ravager. One Ravager getting made here. The third CC is done for Azure. Just going to land that Viking. Try and help with the DPS here. Oh, imagine if the... I was going to say, imagine if... Actually, Demi's just diving onto this, trying to dive onto the Hellions. Or actually, the SCVs kills 8 of them. But
exactly, and like that's the kind of damage he's looking for, because behind this, he's droning up and he's getting a third base.
Well, Azure already had his third base done and completed. It's right next to his main. We can go up, Kuro. There it is. So actually, Azure is ahead in terms of economy, just behind in workers right now.
Oh, the Hellions are trying to sneak into the natural, but there is a full wall off. Demi is ready for it.
I could always kill that queen if the roaches weren't there. Does see the third base.
So Azure, he does confirm that Demi is looking to try and transition and try and macro out of it, but Azure's got to be feeling good. To be fair, he did lose, what was it, 8 workers? Yeah. And that definitely did hurt. And, you know, he did lose the Viking as well, so he's not in the best position, but, you know, he did hold, and he does have that third CC, so it's looking pretty good.
And even going to heal, repair those Hellions as well. So it looks like Azure did held pretty well. He did lose a couple workers there, but not enough that it was game-ending damage. I think Demi was just focused on, you know, cleaning off the economy would probably be the best describing it as. The third is up and running now for Demi. It's not transitioning, it's starting to get a lair. Did get 2 Evo chambers as well onto that wall, so the Hellions couldn't run by.
Oh, quick pause there from Demi, as we are playing on the Australian server, and Demi is using his VPN. So part of the trials and tribulations of this region is every other game, players are using VPNs to try and get better ping. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully things clear up. And when it comes to the game, like, we'll see how things go for Demi. It does look like he's trying to transition into Ling Bane. You know, we do have a Baneling Nest on the way. It's hard to say, because even though he has 2 Evos, he hasn't started any of his upgrades yet. So I don't know if he's going to go into melee or range and commit to Roach Ravager.
Correct. There we go.
Cool.
All right. Alright. So Hellions are going to come in, get actually a lot of mining time tonight here. I get a nice couple of Lings as well. But it is only just 4 Hellions. He hasn't made any more. And Azure's going to be transitioning into Bio right now. He's not going to stick to mech.
Yeah, I do like it. It will take a little bit to start ramping up, because, you know, he's still working on all his upgrades. He just started 1-1 stim. He has to get combat shields after that as well, so it will take a little bit. Oh, I do like this Banshee harass though.
Yeah. Very good. Just picking off that queen, almost getting it.
Oh yeah, less than half health already. Can he find an angle? He's looking for it.
He's looking for it.
One more volley! One more shot!
Aim from drones instead, but there's no detection other than... does lose 1 Banshee. Overseer slow to get over here. 5 drones and a queen for 1 Banshee, not too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good harass there coming out from Azure, and we do see melee being researched from Demi, so he is looking to transition into Ling Bane. You know, he's leaving that Roach tech behind, just trying to do what he can with what he has. And yeah, we're just gonna be... Yeah, I like it. Yeah, we're probably gonna see a Spire at some point coming out from Demi as well, I imagine.
Yeah.
And see a more classic matchup.
Not yet. Did make 1 more Roach. He's just focusing on just Ling and Banes at the moment. At least Ling's getting the Ravagers as well. That would really help.
And I do like this. He's trying to just set up his 4th base, you know, getting rid of the rocks as well, as they can be annoying when it comes to tank pushes from the Terran player. So he's just setting himself up. And yeah, I'm really curious to see how Demi approaches this matchup because, you know, me and Micah, he is known to like skip Hydra and Spire completely and just go straight to Hive to go for Ultralists.
Straight to Ultralists and a PVZ.
Yeah, and we could see that. We have an Infestation Pit on the way. Still no Hydra Den or Spire.
But, oh, the Helly's going to come in and get a decent amount of drones here, maybe. No, 3, so not too bad.
Yeah,
as the Infestation Pit.
Yeah, so I imagine he is going to go for that fast Ultra style, which we have seen rise in popularity. Dark, he did it quite a bit against Maru, but it can be abused, and I feel like Azure is the kind of player that can, because there's so little anti-air, like drops can do a lot of damage. It can pick the Zerg player apart, so the Zerg, he has to be on top of his defense, and we'll see as the Hive is already starting.
Yeah, that's quick Hive, 9 minutes in. It's not quickish, it's quicker than normal, but nice hot pickup there from Zero, trying to clean up any creep that he can find. Just more Links of Banes on the way. +2 melee and Carapace.
Yeah, he's just trying to get as much ground armor as he can to make sure he survives until that Hive tech. And so far he's doing a pretty decent job. Azure, he's out here on the map with his drop, but I'm surprised he's not trying to go for like the south bases or drop into the main or anything like that.
So as well, ooh, Baneling run by here. Ha! But there's tanks and supply depots. Yeah, for Azure.
I love the sensor tower placement as well. Like it's good.
Oh man, imagine if that drop had found the morphing Banelings. Oh.
Would have been so juicy. Unfortunately, he does miss it, and the Overlords, I believe, do spot the drop, but they're going into the natural, and there's not quite much there, but doesn't commit to it.
Yes, as you said, not really that much anti-air. Adrenal Glands and Vipers on the way here for Demi, so he wants to tech up to that Spellcaster. Try, get the tanks, with Blinding Clouds.
Ultralist Cavern on the way as well as a drop goes into the third base of Demi. The army isn't in position.
Yeah, but the medevac goes down thanks to the Spore. And only just 4 drones going down to that. As the main army is pushing out now across the map. Gonna siege up onto the high ground to make sure.
I'm a little bit worried. Like, there's a lot of Ling Bane here.
He's double expanding.
He is. He's trying to take his entire half of the map right now. As the Ultralist then did finish, now he's working on the Ultra upgrades as well. And Azure, he has no idea about this. He doesn't know how much Demi has teched up.
Maybe he will. Actually, the Ravagers are going down. Not using the Biles. Here comes the Corruptor's Vipers. The Blinding Cloud straight onto the first set of tanks and onto the second, but the tanks on the high ground try to do as much as they can. They are going to get taken down. There's none of support. Actually, one tank does survive, doing a lot of damage onto the Banelings, and only two of the Vipers survive, one with a decent amount of energy, so he may want to do this again.
Yeah, solid hold there from Azure. He does have tanks that stand strong, but behind this, 4 Ultralists are on the way. Demi, he's ready to transition. He needed to get rid of some supply, and I'm just worried because there are no Liberators or no Ghosts. It's just Bio and Tank.
Well, if he gets a decent enough amount of Marauders, oh my god, nice. From Azure, just focusing at this.
Can he get the base?
Maybe. He might. It's on fire! It's gonna burn down!
It's gonna burn down!
Burn it down! And he did see the Ultras coming out, so immediately makes a Liberator. Is starting to get another Starport as well. Might get Fusion Core for the Advanced Ballistics.
Yeah, and I feel like Azure, he has to be so careful. He's so deep on creep right now, and a couple of tanks are getting caught off guard. The Ultras are here.
Yeah, but the tank siege up do get a lot of the Zerglings trying to, rush forward and tank. But unfortunately, they can't. A Ling run by going through. Tanks aren't sieged up at that choke point, but now they are.
Yeah, Yeah, there is some defense here, and it looks like Azure, he's moving back, he's repositioning his army, which I do like. I feel like it may have been a mistake if he stayed where he was. Is losing a couple of workers, but he can afford to. He's basically maxed out at this point. So Azure, he's looking pretty solid. He's working on 3-3 as well. Ghost Academy on the way. Liberators getting made. So he's working on this ideal composition, but it's not quite there just yet.
But Druckumby going out will hopefully spot this huge amount of lings going across.
Does he see it? Does he see it? He should see it. Azure, please. God damn it. He's just going to clear creep.
Yeah. Well, Liberator going across, trying to siege up. As Ling run by us there, but tanks. Gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, we have a couple of Liberators being annoying here, getting some damage done. Creep is being cleared to the north as well. Azure slowly regaining control of the map, which is quite nice. Behind this, though, Spire is finally on the way for Demi.
Maybe a great Spire as well. As now the Liberators are going to be out and ready to siege up to deal with the Ultralisk count, which is about at 7 now.
Yeah, there are a lot of Ultralisks here, but there are quite a number of Liberators as well. So, Azure.
Here we go, Demi. It's going in. The Liberator zones are sieged up as much as they could. Yank back on the Medivacs, not onto the things. A nice amount of biles there. And Demi actually cleans this up.
Yeah. Just not the best positioning from Azure, and as you said, like the Vipers, they yanked all the Liberators, so all the zones disappeared as well, and they weren't enough either. There were like 3 or 4 Liberators only, and especially against all these Ultras, like you want more, and there weren't any Ghosts either in that army, even though he has the Ghost Academy.
Yeah, siege up. Advanced Ballistics almost done here, but this Liberator will fall.
Yeah, and we'll see the main army is looking to push into the main base of Azure. Azure needs to buy as much time as he can. There's pretty good SimCity here, though, and a lot of missile turrets.
Yeah, but what's the actual army like? Okay, if he could get rid of the Ravagers, wouldn't be the worst thing. No more Biles. Bile down tanks.
It's trading fairly well, but this main army is so large from Demi. He's trying to find an angle, but not quite. Azure, he's rotating well against him.
Sandworker's going down. Sling run by his end. Now the Ultras join from behind. Yank onto the Liberator to go away. But the Liberation zones are there. Azure just holds on by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, and we can see slowly as these fights continue, the army supplies are evening out, but we have to be careful because 14 Corruptors are on the way, and that means Broodlords will eventually follow. Once the Broodlords are out, I don't know how Azure will fare against them. I feel like he needs to drop, he needs to try and deal some kind of damage. And actually, yes, surprisingly, there's no Greater Spire.
Just got the Spire, just going +1. Okay. Maybe he feels like this is just to deal with the Liberators.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, this does work. I'm just a little bit surprised that he isn't going for that Broodlord tech.
Well, there are ghosts out now. They can potentially, snipe down all these Ultralisks and any Broodlords that appear. But he's done some nice damage. He's going to take down 9 workers with that lip.
That's pretty nicely done there, and he's going to be able to cancel this space as well. Azure fighting back.
Yeah, needs to be careful though. There are Corruptors here.
Yeah, now with Corruptors, the Medivacs can get sniped, so he has to be so careful. The Medivacs could get yoinked as well by the Vipers.
The Vipers do have full energy.
Oh god, is he going to escape? Can he land his units? Please.
Yank back.
Meanwhile, though, dropping here to the south does kill a Spore, trying to get a couple of units as well, but Demi is here to defend. Meanwhile, behind all this, Azure, he's taking the north base. You know, he's got a decent worker count. He's working on that as well. He does have a lot of mules, which makes up for that. Oh my god, that's a lot of mules.
That's a lot of mules. And watch his income spike exponentially. I mean, let's look at the income advantage right now. It's been topsy-turvy during this the past couple of minutes, you know.
Yeah.
It was Azure, then it was Demi, then it was Azure, then it was Demi. But yeah, but Azure, he's now starting to build up a bank. He needs to start getting all the units that he needs. Well, Demi has just been on maxed out this entire time. And he's been building a bank for himself, almost at 3k minerals and gas.
Yeah, banked up though isn't always the best thing. Greater Spire is about to finish up, and as you know, Broodlords do take up supplies, so if a Demi stays this way, he's not going to be able to even make any Broodlords, even if the Greater Spire finishes.
Well, this Baneling run by just wants to roll on through, but there's a couple of Marines there, and Marauders, so the Ultras and Puppets are going to go deal with them. Bit of an overkill, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it does shave off a bit of health from the Ultra, which is quite nice, but sure does have to be careful with these drops. Oh god, they're gonna get yoinked again.
No, it's gonna be chased down.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, though, to the south, sure he's trying to get some damage done. Maybe he can take the one Ultra down?
Yep, he will, but now the Lings with Adrenal and +3 actually will go down, and that is a lot of army left. Nukes! Rip this queen.
Why not? Yeah, let's clear up all this creep. Meanwhile, Demi, she will be
the
able to
Banelings!
defend. Oh god! Oh god!
Oh.
Demi, please.
Oh, that could have been a disaster.
Yeah, that could have been huge. Azure, I do feel like he should take another base to the south even. I feel like he should have the freedom to do so. But these Banelings, they are sneaking in. They are outside of Sensor Tower range. Oh god, there are so many mules here. Oh god. Oh, these are pulling up. Run away. Oh, the planetary.
Even takes down, that's another 400 minerals that he has to spend. Immediately, that bank is gone again.
Exactly, Azure, he can't afford it. Like he has no bank whatsoever. Losing that planetary, losing those mules hurts so much. Demi, he could take advantage of this situation. To be fair, there are a lot of ghosts on the way. There are, I think, a couple of nukes as well. So he does have to be careful. Azure, he's still continuing to drop that southern base.
Oh, multiple nukes at a time here. I love it where... Oh
god, is he gonna land it? Is he gonna get it off?
He's gonna land it!
Beautiful. 16 workers go down. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Oh no, the planetary! It's vulnerable to all these Banelings! Oh!
No.
There's still Banelings to spare as well. Oh my god, both players are kind of going blow for blow. It does look like Demi did come out the worst, so I don't know if a nuke hit his army or something. Like, oh my god, he's just so down in supply.
Alright, he even got at least 2 Banelings there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And both the ghosts are still alive, I think.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised right now. I don't know if Demi doesn't have enough larva. Like, he has a huge bank, but if you look at his supply, he just isn't spending it. There it is. He was saving up for 9 Broodlords on the way, but there's so many ghosts now.
Oh my god. How many ghosts are there? There are 19 ghosts.
It's a stupid amount of ghosts right there.
Stupid amount of ghosts. That is a Patrick Swayze's amount of ghosts.
Jesus Christ.
You know, start molding clay with one another behind each other's backs. No, touch.
Let's keep this PG-13. Right? Careful there. But yeah, like more nukes coming down. Wait, was that a sign? It's like, watch these Marines die. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. That was hilarious. And another Nick going down onto the creep now. And this is probably the most effective way that Azure has of clearing creep. Probably wants to
Yeah, I
save
mean,
scans and energy for mules.
it's a good way to clear creep. It's a good way to keep Demi on his toes because every single time you
What?
hear that sound, it's like, oh, where is it? You know, like, is it in a base? Like, it's. Oh God! I thought the Marines were gonna step forward. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, another Nick gonna go down. Where's the ghost for this one? There it is.
Oh,
Merely
Envision though.
Oh!
Demi! Oh my God.
Oh!
It's fine.
Oh! That was so
And
close.
It does look like Azure, he is finally pushing out to the south side. I feel like Azure gave Demi a long time, even though Azure has a pretty big army. He's only moving out with these small pockets, these small groups, and looks like this south base will go down to the north. Demi is ready and in position to defend, but that leaves his south vulnerable, and the hatchery does get sniped.
And Demi hasn't got random. Yeah. So say Demi hasn't really got too many options to go. He hasn't got too many bases left. That top one is its only mining base. Okay, he's gonna take one. Envision. Another Nick going down. Where's the ghost for that? There it is.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too close. I'm not too sure, but again, I feel like Demi right now he can afford to lose bases. He is maxed out. He does have like this strong army. But again, like if he starts trading, Okay.
Why did he move the overseer there?
It's okay. The broodlords they waddle away. Oh,
I mean,
is he gonna get the hatch?
the base. Oh my God. Azure's turning this around, and this has been a 25-minute game already.
Yeah,
this is only game one.
It's surprising because Demi hasn't been able to split his army to protect both ends of the map, and again, like these drops, they're dealing so much damage.
Even gets a cancel there. But now, oh my God, the army of ghosts, the snipes of eternity coming in. All the broodlords.
Oh my God, all the broodlords go down. Oh Jesus Christ, there's so many snipes. Oh, that's it.
The single G is here. It's gonna take game one of this best of 3, a best of 5.
Oh my God. GG. The ghosts just came in, they sniped every single broodlord, the ultras as well. And Demi, I guess he just didn't really have an answer for it.
No. Oh my God.
Someone get him Bill Murray's number. Just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but he can't because then Bill Murray would kill all the ghosts because he's a ghost buster.
Yeah, that's that's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Oh, you're telling Demi. Okay.
Demi, yes.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right, game number 2. Don't forget, we'll be on Singapore, as Demi does call for Everdream to be the next map. Jesus, what a game!
Yeah.
Bear in mind that game was based off of like an early Roach Warren from Demi.
Yeah. It could have been over in 5 minutes.
It could have. It totally could have.
But instead, we got like 28 minutes of just hell.
Oh God. I mean, it could have, like, there were moments where Demi like was looking dominant, where Azure was looking dominant. Like, it could have gone either way. Demi, like, he kept pushing in with his ultras as well. It took him a long time to get the broodlords. When he finally did get the broodlords, though, he didn't really do much with them. He was a little bit too tentative to actually push out. And I guess for good reason. Like, there were a lot of ghosts. So
Yeah.
Nah.
Maybe that's the key to defeating Demi. It's a bunch of ghosts. But anyway, we guess if that is going to be the answer to the question of the day today, as we have spawning in the top right, the Red Terran representing Legacy. Oh, crap! Wrong servers. Sorry, that's.
God damn.
I thought I put it on to C.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We'll be switching over to the land of Singapore, as we will be alternating in this ANZ versus C matchup.
Oh my god. There we go. Come on. There we go. Spectator. Spectator. Judge. There you swap Kuro. Kuro. Your ref. Alright. Take two.
All right, here we go. The lobby is ready. Should be on the correct server this time. Game number 2. I honestly, I kind of want someone to proxy. I want Azure to proxy. That's what I want.
I want Demi to proxy. Proxy hatch. Let's go. I like that. I like Demi in chat. I had overseers, but those ghosts didn't care.
They just didn't care. They had no respect for the overseers.
Yes.
The audacity. No shame.
Mm. No fear. Alright, now we got the correct server. This time we're going to be signing with this guy. That, what is it, 14 time?
14.
Yeah, that 14-time GPO champion in a row. Representing Doubtful Gaming in the nation of India, this is Demi the Shark.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Australian Terran representing Legacy Esports, the Kong of GPO. Can he finally win? It is Azure. Up 1-0.
Yeah. Well, we have seen this before, I think.
Yeah, and something that's interesting now that I think about it is historically, typically, Kongs have been Zerg players.
Huh.
Like when you look at Su, you look at Jaedong, you look at Yellow, the original, right? Like, Bial for a while was a Kong.
Su. Wait, you said Su, right?
Yeah, Su, like... I feel like very rarely do you dub a Terran or Protoss player a Kong.
See, this is why Zerg needs buffs, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Someone make a Reddit post. Historically, Zerg players have been getting second place. What's going on?
Yeah. Do we need a buff Zerg again? Do we need to bring back infested Terrans? We need to reduce the cooldown of Nidus Worms and Swarm Hosts getting Locusts?
I think that's the only answer here, Quirky.
Yeah. Or whether it's just auto-win if I pick Zerg. That'd be great.
But I think that's what I do like about this is, you know, Azure, the Terran, he's the Kong here, in this new era of Legacy of the Void. It's different. It's
stats now.
But he's won stuff, you know, like
he's won 2 premier tournaments in the past, what was it, 3 years.
How many did Yellow win? Didn't he win like 2 in his career? Like, I don't know.
No, stats won 3. He won an SSL. I completely forgot that was a thing again. To be fair, so did Spot. Spot TV, but you know, I miss SSL.
SSL was fun. I loved the production for SSL. It was
because they also did Pro League.
Yeah. It was like a tier above GSL when it came to production. I felt like, But yeah, there we have it. You know, Azure, you know, going for his standard opening. You know, nothing too cheeky coming out here. Just a 1-1-1. No tech lab, so we're not going to see a Banshee or anything like that.
No.
It's a bit odd.
Not yet. Ah, I like.
Ah.
Tis the big oofs that are coming.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, something was missing here. Something quite didn't line up, and there we have it. Oh, God. We'll see if Demi scouts this, because this could just deal game-ending damage if he isn't ready for it. Does have overlord speed.
Does spot the tech lab. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah,
he did
so...
spot the tech lab. So at least that should have spores.
Yeah, he should at least get spores, you know. Azure did go for Banshees in game number 1. Could assume he's doing the same in game number 2. I don't know if there's anything too indicative of the main base to trigger, like, hey, you're going BCs.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, he does have quite a number of queens, though. Oh, there it is.
Rubbing around, we'll see the fusion core. And the big off's coming.
Now he knows about the lib range.
Yeah. 2 more queens on the... It was just quick lib range. That would be big brain right now.
That would be huge brain. I remember that was a thing for, I can't remember what map it was, but there was a map with like an abusable spot where if you had lib range, like there was just no way to kill. There was just no way to kill the lib. Like the queens just couldn't reach it, and the lib could like rain upon the mineral iron. It was disgusting. But you know, unfortunately, there's no lib range. It's just BCs.
Yeah. Just BCs.
Ooh, the Hellions, they find their way into the natural. Oh, but there's so many lanes here.
And the roaches are out as well. We'll block the path. Now, where does he put that BC? Where is he going to blink it?
Oh, outside the third.
All right. 1 spore here. You can just target that down, or at least the queen.
Yeah, the transfuses are good. He does save the queen, and no damage was done in the end.
Well, he is getting a second BC and Yamato cannon for this, so he is going to be planning to make more.
Yeah, he's going to be committing to this. Okay. Which, to be fair, this could snowball, or like he could just be banking them up to push out with his main army as well. Regardless, BCs with Yamatos can be pretty useful. And yeah, he's looking to play this more mech style. We have more and more Hellions coming out, tanks as well. Yeah.
Oh, well, he might sacrifice this BC here. Yamato cannon about halfway finished. Hasn't got tactical jump yet. Off cooldown.
Just have to be careful there with that BC, but so far it does keep it alive. His queens are quite slow off of creep. And you know, behind this Azure, he is expanding. He is getting another base. Meanwhile, there we have the signature spire from Demi. This time, I imagine it's for Corruptor. I don't see him going for mutas, but who knows?
Who knows?
This is Demi we're talking about.
Yeah. Maybe a good amount of mutas can give a BC a headache. So. But with the Yamato cannon, it does help.
Yeah, it definitely does. And, you know, we do have Azure just a little bit supply blocked here, unable to continue with his production, but looking to try and get some damage done with these Hellions and BCs.
Yeah, does draw the roaches out. As Hellions go into the main dungeon. 3 go down already. He's not tugging the ones that was just standing still there. Yamato cannon online as now the Hellions go into the natural. Can we take a back look at those BCs, Kuro? As he managed to kill off some of the queens there. Tactical jump away.
Yeah, we did hear a couple of Yamatos going off as well, so I imagine quite a number of queens did go down. Oh, the transfuses are good though. Oh, he's gonna have to teleport out. Yeah, I don't think you should
Oh,
be
here comes
saying
the
that.
first! Nice. Oh, no transfuses.
Just killing off the queen count, you know, almost running out of transfuses.
But now the BCs will get nice and prepared up as more and more BCs. Blue Flame on the way, plus, as well as the +1 armor for mech. Going to be coming in.
Yeah, and behind this
15
there are...
corruptors.
Yeah, there's a lot of corruptors on the way. They should be able to deal with the BCs. Surprisingly, I don't think we see Azure making very many cyclones. Just tank Hellion, which is a little bit concerning, especially because once the corruptors deal with all the BCs, they will have free reign of the production or even like the bases. But there are missile turrets here. There's a lot of missile turrets actually. Wow.
Yeah, he does not want Demi to piss on his buildings.
Yeah.
So I just want a caustic spray all over your buildings, man. Well, Hellion run by drive-by gonna be happening here.
Yeah, he does have blue flame this time.
Oh, and the army's out of position. It's just Roach Ravager at the moment.
Oh, he does split off a couple to go into the main, but I don't know.
He's
if
not
gonna
target firing.
Yeah.
I get 3. Hellions aren't the most expensive unit, so it's alright if you want to sacrifice them. They're like the Zergling of the mech world.
Yeah,
Best way
so
of describing it.
it is okay to, you know, to sack them like that, but he just has to be careful it doesn't line up with a push out from Demi. Oh god, the BCs.
No TP available.
Yeah, there's no other anti-air. That's what I mean. Like, there's no cyclones to protect the BCs. Like, nothing else shoots up. There's a single marine. And at the same time, the
two marines.
There's 2 marines. Oh god, they're gonna get down.
And I think Demi has equalized this series. Like, GG. Demi fighting back. We got a series on our hand.
Yeah, 1-1 already between these 2 players, and yeah, just a little bit unfortunate. Like there was really no answer to the corruptors. There were a lot of missile turrets outside of the 3rd base for Azure, but other than that, they just weren't in position. So he didn't really have like a safe zone for those BCs to fall back to. So they were just pounced upon, and once they were down, like Roach Ravager, it was their cue to jump in. And we will be going back to Australia.
Yep.
As we are getting into our next map.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how Demi's TVT is.
Yeah, Demi, he's asking for a little bit of a bathroom break. And yeah, Demi still. We need to make sure we remind him about his race before we start when he comes back. But yeah, this map, Purity and Industry, which will be map number 3, it, as Demi said, it is kind of Terran favored at the moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I was explaining it to Yaku before, it is a bit Terran favored in terms of, you know, just the base positioning, the little like airspace in between the 2 mains. So it's like that, but just, you know, really weird.
Yeah, it does feel like, because of the map layout, because of the bridges, because of the ramps as well, it does feel easier to secure the bases as Terran, so you can kind of be more safer for like Ling run-bys and things of that nature. And again, like, because there's so little air distance like drops can be very effective as well. Getting into the Zerg's bases. And we've seen Azure be pretty drop heavy, with multi-prong harass, so he could abuse that. We could see more of that this game. But I'm also sure Demi's aware of that, so we'll see how he approaches this map and if he does anything different. Like, will we see another like early Roach Ravager push? Maybe. Like the by ground distance is pretty short in this map.
Yeah. So maybe see a Bane Bust.
Actually, but yeah, we could see a Bane Bust, to be fair.
Yeah, well, you might.
Any kind of early aggression would be good. Maybe even something as crazy as, I don't know, like 2-base muta or fast muta tech could work. The slow zones are there, but it's not like units get fungled when they walk in. Like it's just a little bit slow.
It's not like they get like old fungal and get frozen in spot.
Yeah. I miss old fungal.
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't really use fungal that much as I...
Yeah, me neither. I never really... I still don't, to be honest. Well, I mean... no one does, but... Oh, sorry, I was thinking of the other one. What's the other one? Infested Terran. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip.
Alright, have to see... Waiting for Demi to come back. He must be doing the number 2.
yeah, he is. Just relieving himself as we do get into the next game. I mean, let's be fair here. Like, he's got to get ready for a long series. We've got we've already had a long, like 20+ minute game. We could see another. It is possible.
Yeah. Great.
Especially, I think last week we did see. I believe it was Miyamika versus either Azure or Seether. It could have been in the ESL ANZ Cup on this map, where it was just this long 20+ minute game, just back and forth.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So, we could see something similar again. We'll see. It's kind of weird because even though this map feels really small, like we do still have those split map scenarios.
Yeah. Oof. Anyway, come on, Demi. Oh, I swear. Hurry up. I want to get into this game.
Yeah, meanwhile, as we are getting ready for this, Our Die is starting up. So, shout out to all the C players who played in GPO earlier today and now are also playing in Our Die.
Wait, does Our Die get casted?
It does get casted. It does.
Okay. Who casted?
It gets casted in Vietnamese on Facebook, and
I meant English.
It gets casted in English by Red Gunner Guy on his channel. You can start us up, Quirky.
Alrighty. So.
Oh, good. Interestingly, I don't know if it's happening this week, but last week there were 2 English streams. Red Gunner Guy and Dax. I don't know if you're familiar with Dax. He is Filipino Overwatch caster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Typically casts Overwatch. And he also, does like StarCraft 2 replay casts on YouTube. So he's also jumped in on Our Die, which is pretty sick.
Yeah. Cool.
As there was a time where we also casted Our Die, but it does kind of clash with our tournament now, and it's a bit much of an ask.
Did it?
Yeah.
We chased ours first. Anyway, we are going to be starting on Purity in Industry for this 3rd map of the series, and spawning in the 3 o'clock position. The Blue Terran, can he make his way back into the winner circles for the first time? Representing Legacy Esports in Australia, this is Azure.
And spawning in the 12 o'clock position of Purity and Industry, we have the Indian Zerg player representing Downfall Gaming, tying up the series 1-1. See if he can bring it back in this Terran favored map. It is Demi. No pull first.
All right, no pull first.
Disappointing.
You can still Bane Bust.
He can still Bane Bust. That is true. The option has not been erased. But no early pull, no crazy early shenanigans coming out from either player really. So I haven't watched too many games on this map, but it's interesting that the first Overlord for Demi goes right into the main.
Yeah, it's that close by air, even with the slow inhibs.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Gonna take note of this. Incorporate it in my ladder games.
Well, to be fair, I banned it because it's such a bad map for Zerg. Especially in TBZs.
I haven't played enough of it. I've just got Nightshade banned because I can't fucking see on it. It's too dark. It's just I'm blind.
I guess you are light. Hey! Come on, if Steelball was here, we'd go more into detail about it. Let's be honest.
He would spend a little bit too much time on it. I feel like. God damn it.
Steelball was here, we'd be doing pistol fingers.
To be fair, I did do pistol fingers. To be fair, in IRL when you said that, just saying.
But so no quick roach roam here. Just going to be getting the third for Demi. It's long with speed and battery going to be finishing up. And does Azure want to go into BC again? That's going to be the question of the day.
We'll see. It is a 1-1-1 opening. Once again, coming out from Demi. And, sorry, from Azure. And Azure, he does scout the third base. He did manage to get a single ling with his opening Reaper. He did get into the main base as well.
Yes. As now he's into the main. Dodging all the queens and lings. Oh, look, he's even going to interrupt the mighty. It may even get a drone. Oh, the micro from Demi there. Too good. Even forcing 2 drones to go into. And even forcing the lings back. Get rid of all the lings. Okay, ling speed's finished. Metabolic boost is there. This Reaper's dead.
Yeah, with ling speed, that spells the end for the Reaper. But Azure, he did go all the way into the main base. And if there was an early Roach one, he would have seen it. So does confirm what Demi is doing, and okay, for a fast lib, I like it.
1-1-1 fast lib, so it's going for your standard 1-1-1 right now. So,
yeah, we should see, I guess, Stim on the way pretty soon, or Combat Shields. I imagine Azure is gonna transition into Bio from here. As Demi, he does send the Overload in, and he does see the Tech Lab on the racks. Could be a weird fake out, but we'll see what Azure decides to do after this.
No, that Overlord is still there. The Marine chasing lib is out and about. Actually, the Overlord will get away. Oh, into the slow zones. Okay, it will get away. Overlord speed. Zerg players, get it.
I feel like these slow zones need to be buffed. I feel like they're not slow enough. I want for units to go in there and to just be stuck in fungal, like current fungal, just like slogging through the air. Like that's what I want when I see a slow zone.
Yeah. Okay, did you have some experiences about that light that you need to talk about?
I just feel like it would be fun.
Sure. Did something happen to you on ladder?
No, I haven't laddered it. I've played like one game on this map. But Azure, he is trying to find what damage he can with this Liberator. Ooh, a couple of workers.
Maybe getting 2 more. Oh,
the Queen! Has to be so careful.
Biggest he can. Oh, bailing this. I told you he's going for a main bust. That's 5-minute main bust.
He's busting. He's doing it.
He's busted. He's doing it. But it's just transitioning into Ling Bane, wondering what his second tier tech is going to be. Will it be mutas or roaches, Demi? Come on.
Yeah, or he could pull a game number 1 and just go straight to Hive. We'll see. I do feel like this map is a little bit trickier to go straight to Hive. I feel like you probably won't have enough breathing room to do that, but we'll see. Yeah, as Azure, he's being annoying here in the middle of the map, canceling quite a number of creep tumors.
What?
Did he just kill? He just killed the tumor. Dead.
What?
It wasn't even blocking the hatch location.
I think it might have been.
It may have been. Maybe. I don't know. Sure. You know what? Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. It was blocking all the hatcheries.
Azure is transitioning into high play here. It's not going to be going into mech like last game.
Oh, yeah. Hydras. Okay. A little bit more standard.
That one Baneling just struggling to try and get out around the rocks, but... Yeah, this is going to be Ling Bane Hydra against Bio, the tale as old as time for StarCraft 2.
Well, as old as Legacy of the Void.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to believe that, like, pre-Legacy of the Void, like, Ling Bane Hydra just wasn't really viable at all. It was more Ling Bane, Ling Bane Corruptor styles. Even Roach Ravager was more common back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Roach Hydra.
I mean, to be fair, then there was also Swarm Hosts.
Yeah, true.
Out of the Swarm Hosts.
Yeah, and we do have Hellbats here for Azure, but as this happens, there is a huge Ling run by coming in. Oh god, the wall's not a wall!
Wall is not a wall. He needs to put that up as best as he can. Number of breach dying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, with the reinforcing Marines, he could be okay. Oh my god, but all these SCVs are so vulnerable.
Gonna drill as best as he can to try and stop it. The Lings will get trapped. Tank is there to try and help, as actually Azure did trade with that lib, which did get destroyed.
Yeah. The Liberator did go down in the end, but I feel it's so important that he did trade that way. Otherwise, I feel like Azure would be a little bit behind. So
there are even workers. Yeah.
Yeah. Being able to harass at the same time as defending. And now I feel like Azure should feel comfortable with pushing out. I do hope that he does keep some units at home, as there are Lings ready to jump in at any moment.
Oh, he's going for a Doom Drop. It's the Beyblades! The Beyblades victory! I told you! 14! Even more! Oh, the splits!
Oh, God!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Split, puppy, split!
Oh, the Marines! But that means Azure actually gets into the main here.
Oh, he kills the spawning pool! And the lair!
Oh! Means only Hydras can be made now. Spawning pool has to be remade. I think at the third, maybe.
Yeah, so good counterattack here from Azure, but I feel like he needs to get a little bit more done. He's starting to kill a couple of workers here as they were hiding in the corner, which is quite nice. And he does have medevac, so at any moment he could just pick up and leave. Like, he doesn't have to commit to this. There's no corruptors or anything to chase him into the slow fields.
Oh, the tanks on the high ground are going to take care of this fourth base.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and it's such a hard position to attack into. Like, this main base is so defensible. So now that he has this area secured, he can go down. He can even kill the bathing nest.
I think you'd be satisfied with that. Noble Banelings can be made on the way. Manual spawning pool is done. +2 and carapace and melee attack almost finished now. Vehicle weapons 1 almost completed as well for Azure as he goes for that multi-prong. He's going to drop that 5th.
Yeah, it's so important that he gets that drop off as well. And it looks like Demi, he's trying to push up into his main.
Yeah, he's trying to surround onto the tank that's firing onto his natural. And now it's just Hydras. Couple Lings, one Baneling gets stuck behind the Hydras. I think that's it. You have to get out. Actually, there's so much.
he does pick up, and it's just pure Hydra here. So honestly, I think Azure could afford it, to be honest.
Yeah.
With his bio and his supporting tank, but he does lose everything. He has to be so careful he doesn't lose his medevacs.
I don't think it matters at this moment. Now the new mining bases aren't going down.
They do. One goes down. There is another vulnerable Demi base right next to him. We'll see if Azure does pounce on that as well. And Azure looking so good this game, up 50 supply. Even though he lost so many workers, he was able to come back and stabilize, and now he's almost even. And he's got 3-3 on the way.
Yeah, he's good. Oh, and he can sandwich this army here. Because he can pick up, try the best as he can. Let's go, Barrick! Oh, not the best, but connections, but there's no links. Mainly's get targeted down. And that's gonna be it. GG. Azure, he's on match point.
Is it happening? Are we seeing this? Will Azure finally take a GPO championship? Oh, he's so close.
Don't curse him. Cursing him. Don't curse him.
I mean, he's not close at all. Demi can totally bring this back at any moment. Azure, he has to be so careful. He has to keep his cool. We'll see. As we are switching over to Singapore for the next map.
Yes. No. Oh, that's ESL.
All right. So yeah, we will be waiting on Demi to select his next map, as Eternal Empire is not a part of our map pool. Our map pool is slightly different, as we do follow Oli Malik's style of getting rid of a couple of maps. And, oh, I'm happy.
You love this map, don't you?
I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. Like, it never fails. Even Azure is like, what?
This is not a Zerg favored map.
I want to see what he does. I want him to take the gold base. I want him to get full.
Azure says he's scared.
Yeah. Demi questioning a couple of his choices that he made in the previous game, and we will be getting ready for Golden Wall. I would love for him to go full Ragnarok on us and take a gold base, even as his natural. We'll see.
Killed all your SCVs at third, so it was.
He did kill his SCVs. Yeah. Oh, it was rough, because they're talking about how, like, Demi, he killed everything at the third base of Azure, but is a third base worth the main and everything in the main, including all the tech as well? And that's kind of what it comes down to. He lost the main, he lost all the workers, and he lost the spawning pool. Like, that hurts so much more. And with that defensible position, he was able to trade really well. He even got the Banelingness as well, which was close in the natural.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be spawning on Golden Wall, the wall that keeps you in Gold League. So that's why it still isn't here. And spawning in the right-hand side of the map, the Red Terror representing Legacy Esports and Australia. Can he win his first GPO championship? This is Azure.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand side of Golden Wall LE, we have the Indian Zerg representing Downfall Gaming. down in this series. Can he bring it back as he is on match point? We'll see. It is Demi.
Alrighty. So Demi is not going full first, as
He's not
You
going
might
full
have-
first.
he hasn't started to take down the mineral wall. He's not going
Yeah.
cheesy like.
So it's still okay. He can still take the gold as his third base. I'm disappointed he didn't take the gold as his natural. I will say that.
I think that might be a bit too far there.
I was cool. I was referencing it before. Ragnarok ESL Open Cup Asia. He has done it, and he's pulled it off in flying colors.
Yeah,
So,
how well did that go in GSL for him?
we're not talking about GSL right now, right? It's not a part of this conversation. But yeah, this is a very weird map, a very quirky map, if you will.
Ha!
God damn it.
God damn it.
And yeah, we'll see. Like Demi, he is mining out that ramp, so he's looking to get his third base to the right, as opposed to the north or a gold base.
He wants that bottom half, but it is open to air control from the Terran. So could see a lot of Liberators, may see some BCs. Because it's going to take a long time for your
Oh,
forces to get through. The Reaper still staying alive. Oh, that's
yes.
his circling.
Is he gonna get out? I think he's trapped.
No, he's trapped. He can't get over the golden wall. No, seriously, have I ever told you that story? I think I told it during Wardy's tournament, where I tried to proxy 2-racks on the bottom half of Golden Wall. Proxy 2-racks Reaper.
God damn.
Didn't realize in the TVP. Didn't realize, so I brought SEVs to mine out the mineral wall, but he was going. And it didn't work. It just didn't end up didn't work because I just went proxy 2-racks Marine.
God damn it.
Yeah, Demi did take that third on the bottom half. Hallian's going to be coming through. And now Azure looking like he wants to mine out that mineral wall of his own.
Yeah. I mean, even if you're not going to expand in that direction, it is typically a good idea to open it up just in case, in case there's like a Nidus on the other side of it, or drops or tanks or.
This map would actually be good for Swarm Host Nidus.
Yeah, it can be quite annoying.
Jeez. I completely forgot about Swarm Host Nidus being a thing.
Watch out in ZvP. It can happen.
Or Mech TVZ.
Yep. Meanwhile, we do have Demi coming in with the Overlord Scout. Didn't see, he was able to spot the 111. Confirmed that there was no add-on on the starport, so should realize that a pretty similar opening from game number 1 is coming. Except, I do believe he missed the most important part: the armory behind the main.
Yes, indeed. Hey, army straight up.
Yeah, and there's already a lot of aliens. This, unscouted, this could deal a lot of damage. Like, the Balian Nest isn't done quite yet. There's no roaches either. It's just queens and lings for defense.
Well, Hellions are going past. And we combine that with a Liberator as well?
Yeah.
Ooh.
This could end the game, depending on how Demi defends against this. The Hellbats are coming in. They're waddling in. Oh, God.
Oh, even.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, just zoning out that ramp.
But the Queens are in a nice position here. Ling's trying to do it as best as they can. One Hellbat goes down.
Third Queen falls. There's only one left. All the Lings go down as well. We'll see. I mean, it's looking
Medivac
really
should
rough
be
for
joining
Demi.
them very soon.
Another queen falls. There's one queen left, but it's so low on health.
Oh, even the queen's blocking. Now this, it'd be it. No, drones actually have fallen.
Yeah, to be fair, like, the economy of Demi hasn't really been affected other than the fact that he's had to spend so much lava on Lings. And they're equal in worker count.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the immediate fair got to be coming in.
Yeah, like that
as well.
That wasn't too bad. Like, Demi, all he did was, well, he just traded army for army. Like, no economic damage was done. So because of that, the game will continue. Like, it was looking kind of dire. Azure was the push was looking really strong, but he never really got into the mineral line. Like, the drones were pulled fast enough.
Yeah, that medevac wasn't there quick enough for the Hellbats. They say it looks like he wants to push along the bottom here.
Yeah, and I mean, it is smart, especially because all the creep spread is in the top half of the map, so it won't be helping Demi when it comes to the defense of the south side.
Well, it looks like the Hellion is going to be going... Oh, no, that's the medevac, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a drop, but it does get spotted by the Ling. The Ling's trying to jump up and bite it.
It's like, I got wings, damn it!
Why can't I fly?
Because
I can do it in the campaign.
You could jump onto elevator. You can fly.
Yeah. Look, they can dream, okay? They feel like they're flying. That's what matters.
But,
Hashtag
Hydra.
early feelings.
Hashtag, oh my god.
And it does...
Ooh. Okay, well, Demi's just going to keep on expanding up onto this top half because he knows he's just going to be pushing down on this bottom half, but the multi-prong attacks of Azure are going to be dealing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, it does look like Azure, he is looking to hit the north and the south at the same time. Meanwhile, Demi is looking to try and sneak Lings into the natural, but I imagine there's a complete wall there.
I mean, if only we could get a shot of the natural of Azure. There we go. Yeah, complete. But look what he's doing! Like,
it's happening! The main bust! He's getting ready to bust in, and this could work. Like, there are no units in the natural of Azure. They're all more at the third base, or they're out on the map.
Well, here they go. He's trying to fight it straight into the middle. Workers immediately getting pulled.
Oh god!
Alright, 10, 11, 12 workers left. That wasn't that bad. For Azure, could have been worse. Could have been game ending.
It could have. It could have definitely been game ending.
But it looks like... he's not that far off workers, actually. He's 60 to 67.
Well, what's a little bit concerning is that even though Azure denied that, like, middle upper base from Demi, like, he didn't spot the one in the very top left. So that will be finishing up pretty soon.
Ling bait here for the Scabbard. For the Scabbish force here. It's just clearing creep at the bottom. I mean, that's just the clearing force as now. Azure's just going to keep on moving in. He's going to move across this bottom base. Who cares about the top half of the map as I think that's another Baneling bus coming through, but
yeah, there just weren't enough Banelings there to bust through this time. And I do like this mixture of Widowmines and tanks with this Azure army. It's a nice variety, but we'll see there is a lot of Ling Bane. Oh, they're caught out.
I have to use Transfuse.
Yeah, they're all going to go down.
And there's nothing really Demi can do. The tanks on the low ground have been providing enough damage.
Yeah, we'll see. They are sieging up. All the Widowmines are barred as well. There's a lot of fire here. Oh, but he's going to trigger Demi. Just be careful.
He's going to trigger Demi. He's going to say a microaggression. Sorry to anybody who has microaggressions, but... Azure, he's just dancing back, trying to get rid of this Fed.
Yeah, just waiting for Demi to finally push in, and it looks like he may be going for it.
Yeah, he's trying to. Tanks don't have that high ground vision. And they're gonna get sniped off.
Oh. Yeah,
Keep
that's
up.
huge.
Multi-prong drop not being enough. Yeah, as the Widowmines doing the best to splash as more and more Banelings getting popped.
The Widowmines do go off, but there's still a couple of Banelings left. Most of them do go down, though.
Yeah. Target firing there is not good. Yeah, so he's slowly coming back. Here comes some reinforcements, though.
Yeah,
He's hanging them up across the rock.
Yeah, with the reinforcements, Azure should be able to push this back, especially with the Widowmines as well. Does have to be careful, though, when pushing up this ramp, as there are a lot of Banelings.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Just a little bit of Banelings.
Behind this is what I'm worried about. Like, Azure, he's been pressuring, but he hasn't been able to kill any of the bases, and Demi, he's just expanding to the north freely.
Oh, that is true. But it looks like Azure is going to be going to get that goal base, so he's going to catch up quite a bit, economy-wise.
So he can catch up that way, but again, Azure, he's continuing to apply pressure here to the south side. And will he be able to get anything from it? Let's see. Oh, God.
One more Widowmines. Nice. He needs to get... okay, he's getting Tunneling Claws for the Widowmines. As now... oh, the Widowmines! Getting rid of most of the Lings there.
Yeah, I'm just worried because, like, I feel like a lot of these Widowmine shots aren't too efficient, and oh my God.
Yeah, Demi, he just keeps on making Lings and Banes. Now the Hydra's actually really taking too much damage here.
Yeah, so far Azure doing a good job at clearing up the Baneling count. Oh, has to be so careful.
There's a move out happening up top.
Yeah, finally. I like this. He's finally starting to apply pressure to the north side, and this will help so much because Demi, like all of his armies to the south, like he doesn't have anything in position to defend those bases other than these two queens. So Azure should be able to find some damage here. Hopefully he's able to keep his main force alive though to the south side at the same time.
Yeah. It does look like he's going to cancel this base here. The whole army on the bomb side is being moved up top here.
Yeah, this is Azure's opportunity to push into the south side now.
He's pushing.
So,
he's pushing.
Yeah. He scans, he confirms nothing is there.
Oh, but there's no workers.
Yeah. He emptied it prematurely, which is the right call.
Yeah. But now these Hydras making a nuisance here.
Oh, this is looking a little bit like game 2 now, where if Azure wants to, he can secure the main of Demi. Like, he can push in.
Yeah, game 3 all over again. The Baneling nest is going to go down, so no more Banelings for now. And Demi's not remaking it just of yet. Okay, now he is. All the Banelings that he has made with this army. Needs to be careful. There's actually not that much army here. But there are Vipers going to be abducting. And Demi, he's going to pound straight in onto this. The army down below trying to do it. All the Banelings. I think there's a couple left. Widowmines, the hot pickup. And Demi justifies for now as another round of Marine Marauder going to be coming through.
Yeah, this time though, Demi, he is ready for it. He does have his army in position. And for now, Demi does hold, but looking at the supplies, like Azure, he has just so much in comparison. To be fair though, there are Vipers on the way and they will help, but against Bayer, like, Vipers aren't ideal.
Parasitic bombed the Medivacs and therefore no more Bayer.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, but the Hive might go down. Alright, Abduct onto the Liberator. Another Abduct, but it does manage to survive, and the Bayer's actually taking out the Hydralisk right now. Blinding Cloud's going to be used to try and stop it. But there's nothing Demi can do, and I think Azure's done it. I think he's finally won it. He has. Azure has finally won his first GPO championship.
Oh my god, he's finally done. He's broken the con curse. He did it. Oh my god. And he does it against Demi of all people as well,
Yeah.
his old 2019 rival.
Oh my god. He finally did it. I'm so happy right now.
Someone get him some flowers.
Oh my god.
GG.
He finally did it. He didn't have to face me and Micah. He faced his old demons. It's like Jadon winning against Flash. It's just your demons coming back to haunt you.
Yeah.
And you win. Like Justin Wong in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Beautifully played by Azure, bringing it back and just constantly applying the pressure. And even though Demi, like, his economy was solid, he had all these bases secured to the north. I feel like, I guess maybe his tech of choice wasn't ideal. He was investing into Vipers, which are ideal against tanks, but Azure, he wasn't really that tank heavy. He was mainly Widowmine, Buyer, and yeah, like something like Ultras would have fared a lot better. But it was difficult as well because, you know, the Baneling nest got sniped as well, so there was a limited amount of Banelings out on the map. Really well played by Azure, able to just keep the pressure on and slowly over time wear Demi down.
Wow, I'm still in shock. He's done it. He's done it.
He did it. We did it, Reddit.
He did it, Reddit. Oh my god. But
so proud. I'm so proud. He's like, you know,
he's tried so hard and got so far.
Yeah. And in the end, it mattered.
It mattered. It mattered the most.
GG. Like, hopefully we see more of not just Azure but Demi as well. Like, we were talking about it before. This year they haven't really been as dominant in the online tournament like scene as in 2019. You could also argue that is because some of the other players, they weren't taking part, you know, like me and Micah or like Gogo Joey. But it's cool to see both of these players take it to them, and show that they can compete with the best of the best. Even when they sign up, like, again, like, he's not here in the finals, but someone like Pez taking down Gogo Joey, like, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That happened, and that changed everything. That changed the whole dynamic of the tournament once that happened. Same with me and Micah getting taken down. Like,
it changes, man.
Yeah.
But with that, we are going to be finishing off for tonight's championships. It's almost midnight. It's 11:15 at night. I need to go to sleep because I have work tomorrow. I got to work during Easter. At least it wasn't during the Passover, though. I'm happy about that.
Yep.
That's more important.
Yeah, and, you know, thanks for casting with me today, Quirky. Thanks for casting the entire thing. You know, I kind of jumped in like 3/4 of the way through.
Yaku.
Yeah.
Wait,
tagged him out.
Why do you have to replace Yaku though?
Because he casts 4 days a week. He's got a fucking break. He's got what is it? Child labor laws.
I cast League 3 times a week. I cast StarCraft at least once a week.
Yeah.
I can cast other shit more times. So just saying. Plus, I've got a job as well, and yeah. You think I get free time? I don't. Anyway, that's enough about my problems. But yeah, you're welcome late. And you got to go to there because you have Battle of Americas in... What time does it usually start?
It will start at 10 a.m. my time.
So our time. 12 hours. Yeah. Our time. Yeah, that's right. It's our time now, right?
In 11 or so hours, I'll be live with Yoda Slim, Battle of the Americas, number 11. So, you know, if you do want to tune into that, you know, make sure you hit that follow button. If you want to tune into more Southeast Asian, Oceania, StarCraft, you know, hit that follow button as well as, we do cast this every week. Grand Platypus Open, as well as ESL Open Cup fueled by Dare as well.
Yes, fueled, not powered, Light.
Yeah, look, it's this. I'll get it eventually, okay?
Yeah, well, maybe you're just not, committed to the sponsor as we are.
Maybe. I still need to buy some Dare. It's true.
Yeah. Oh my god. Haven't bought Dare. But with that, where can people find you, Lights?
Yeah, light_VIP on Twitter as well as Twitch if you want to tune into some of my streams. And yeah, that's it for me. Quirky, where can we find more of you?
On Twitch and Twitter at Quirky's Cast. At Quirky Casts. It's pretty No, never mind. I'm not going to try and say that word again. I was going to see if I could say it again, but apparently not. And of course, thank you to our producer / caster for one game today. Kuro, otherwise known as 16 Sword Senseki, 16 Squid Senseki, otherwise known as Group Hero of the Wasteland, Savior of Esports, the sneakiest Polish ninja, the mother of the ducks. Yeah, you can find her at Twitter at 16squadS. 16squadS. For fuck's sake, let me. I hate this keyboard so much. You can find her on Twitter at twitter.com/16squadS, Twitch at twitch.tv/16squadsenseki when she streams. Yes, Korea hasn't actually streamed in a while, has she?
It has been quite some time.
It's been quite some time. Well, to be fair, she streams almost every week, even more, because technically she streams to our channel. Oh, she's going to stream some Bus Simulator. Oh. Apparently the Kuro on the bus goes, shut the fuck up and get back in your seat. But anyway. So wherever you are, make sure you have a wonderful evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We love you. We'll see you next time for Battle of the Americas number 11 in 11-ish hours. See, it works out.
Ciao.
Ciao, bye.